Hey y'all, this is part 2 of the covenant videos, y'all. And what in this video we're gonna be discussing
what we denounce from.
Yeah, what we
the covenants that we, you know what I'm saying, renounce
and what as general,
you know what I'm saying,
and what's the general like what people are becoming, you know, what I'm saying, ignorantly uncovenanting themselves with. So y'all.
So first, y'all, we're gonna talk about what we denounce from. First of all, the very beginning, the first covenant that I probably ever made was covenant with America. Really? Pledging the allegiance in school as a G. I didn't even know.
Right.
Y'all, let me tell y'all what a pledge is. What the meaning of a pledge is. A pledge is a solemn promise or undertaking. I'm not promising you nothing up under this doggone bloody world. Right. Y'all got a lot of blood on your hands in America. So yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. I denounce from that. Of course, when we do these things, like we fasted and prayed, because some things only come out. These only come out by fasting and praying certain things. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, these are certain ones. So we fasted and prayed, and denounced and renounced, came out of agreement with it in the name of Jesus.
Yes.
Also, witchcraft, of course, and that's the umbrella of a plethora of things. Yeah. But when it comes to our bloodline, we denounce from witchcraft, because of course we, our family, I was told that our own family did witchcraft. They was going to go see the root man and the root woman or whatever like that. And who's to say, like, y'all, this didn't have an effect. This had an effect on us. Yes. And
y'all listen to what we said on our previous video. We could be the generation up to the 4th generation, or even beyond, reaping the consequences of what our ancestors did. Come on, what makes us
it's like, because when we learned about like denouncing from covenants and through our bloodline and stuff, like we thought about, I was like, girl, because you know, of course, marriage, like, of course, our mama been married twice and been divorced twice. And then when I look through our family bloodline, y'all, I'm talking about the ones that are living now, on both sides, I don't see a lot of people married in our bloodline. I'm like, either divorced or not married, and I'm like, wait a minute now. So we had to come and fast and pray and come out of agreement with anti-marriage, anti-divorce, because me and my sister, we ain't married yet and we want to get married. Right. We want to have children.
It will.
That part. But it's like, how long is it going to take, God? And God said that they're like, you better get in that word, you better, because you know what I'm saying, that's just like
in the covenant,
just like with David, they was doing everything right, and they still wasn't getting the results that they wanted. We doing the results, but we still ain't mad, we ain't, you know what I'm saying. And I'm sitting here talking about something, God got me covered a little bit, like he probably got me covered. No, get your behind out there. First of all, renounce it now, then get your behind out there, because that could have been the time of the witchcraft.
Because it was,
because real time, because was Auntie Virgin, was that Auntie married before she probably was? But either way, the divorce situation. And then, like, witchcraft through our bloodline. And then, we're not even going to, we really don't know about our dad's side like that, so we can't really say. But it's like,
we don't. And then,
I don't see marriage nowhere really like that in our bloodline. So,
on either side.
So, we just had to denounce and renounce that alone. Also, when it comes to witchcraft and what our bloodline have done that we don't know about, I renounce murder, abortions. These are things that I have not done, but the word even says that you need to ask for forgiveness for your the iniquities of your ancestors. So I'm sitting here asking God to forgive me for murder, forgive me for abortions, witchcraft, doing all of this stuff, y'all.
And let's go back to what when we was younger, what we thought was cool at the time. The fortune, y'all remember making the fortune telling things? The fortune teller. What we
reading people.
Yes, what we were doing.
Tell them how many people.
We used to go like this. How many kids?
That's the reading, y'all.
Yeah, what we basically came in agreement with those type of things.
And before you say, well, is it really that deep? It is that deep. It really is that deep. It really is.
A lot of people don't think it is, but it is. Little stuff like that, y'all. And then the thing about it is, the people that is so evil and wicked of this world, they eased it in through the children. We up there doing it. Just imagine what the children doing this day and age. Like,
reading of the poem. Like, we used to look at the head and be like, you gonna have.
Yeah, we used to do that, bro. We used to do that.
That's crazy.
What else we used to do? We used to splitting the pole and stuff on the crab, breaking my back. Like, what are we coming to agreement? Who created it? What is the origins behind these things that we are doing unknowingly, y'all? We thinking we like just, doing stuff what kids do, but as you get older and you realize, wait a minute, hold on, I came in agreement with that. And then also, it's another thing is Facebook, y'all.
Hold on. Even when it comes to being like coming in agreement as a kid, mama said she did with her best friend. They actually did the blood thing. And blood activates things. And I remember when Pastor Kevin, shout out to Pastor Kevin Ewing, he said when you do like that, there's immediately an entity comes in the midst of it and activates that situation. And my mama, she had to renounce from that, because back then, of course, it looked innocent and fun. Oh, we're gonna be best friends for life. But what have you covenant with? You know what I'm saying? So that was just that. But
and then also Facebook, y'all.
Social media, period.
Social media, but Facebook, when y'all be doing those,
I've done it. I had to renounce.
And it's crazy that I can sit up here and say I never did it. I never did.
You never did.
I never did it.
And the crazy thing about it, I did it only one or two times. You know how long it took me? It took me a very long time because.
When I was telling what we talking about.
Yeah, so I renounced from
So on Facebook, y'all know how y'all they tell you to see when you're gonna get married, or see when you're gonna have kids and stuff like that. You gotta think who is behind. Who is behind it? This is witchcraft, y'all, behind these social media outlets. And then people that goes up and post and say, Facebook tells you, you're gonna get married,
and you have to put that out there.
Yeah, you done came in agreement with those things. You don't even know what's the origin behind it, so you got to renounce from that too. And
all it needs is your agreement, your consent.
Yes, and also through this music, y'all, because I seen a video where it was like these witches, or it was like Satanists or somebody. It was like they know that us believers. We won't put no curse. We won't put no curse on us. But through the music, as we sing it, we're putting curses on us, and that's how they getting us to put curses on us.
Yeah.
Through the music, y'all. Come on, Satan was the angel of music. Come on now, that's evident right there.
And not only that too, it's like going back to, is it that deep? Yes, it is that deep, because the enemy is very deceptive. Like you said. If Satan could have persuaded a third of the angels,
and they was there. I just seen that post again. I'm like, and they was there.
They was there saying the word of God, and you got persuaded to go to get kicked out. Like the enemy persuaded you that much, and you got kicked out.
Just imagine what he doing to other little us. Come on now. All you do is dangle. He just dangle money in front of you. You got people selling their souls and stuff. And the thing about it is. Well, another thing, me and Christina, we never was into deep, like when it comes to astrology. And I'm gonna give you scripture right quick. Deuteronomy 17:30.
Yeah, because
not 17:3.
I used to sometimes be like, we run the what, you know what I'm saying? What sign was the child? It's all a lie.
Yes,
it's deception.
Evil, witchcraft. Okay, so in chapter 17, Deuteronomy, verse 3, it says, and have gone and served other gods and worshipped them, either the sun or moon or any of the hosts of heaven.
What's the key word in
which
that?
I have not commanded.
The key word in that is worshipped.
Yes. So
which leads to idolatry.
Yes, y'all. So when it comes to that astrology stuff, y'all, we must let that go. Because it's just a way to, you come in agreement with what, basically, I remember being on Twitter, y'all, and I used to follow somebody, and they used to always have that thing every morning. Like, I know what you're talking about. You will have a good day. Oh, you're going to feel this way. You come in agreement with that, and now you expecting it, or it's just does, like, why are you coming in agreement with something that somebody's telling you who you are, but it's all witchcraft, y'all. It's evil.
Yeah, like, go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's not of God, and he clearly says this in chapter 17, Deuteronomy, verse 3. Do not worship the host of heaven. What is the astrology, y'all? Is like all that. Come on now,
Stars,
all that stuff.
The moon.
Yeah, water, fire. Come on, all that type of stuff. It's not of God, y'all. Y'all must let that go.
And when you come in agreement like this, if it say you're gonna have a bad day, now you done came in agreement with it, and you are expecting that. So when something does happen, you'll be like, oh, well, it did say, why did you come agree with me? You're supposed to rebuke that, and first of all, not even, you know what I'm saying? Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. We're supposed to speak life.
Yes, and then also it's people that base their life, relationships, friendships on that astrology stuff. Like,
and if you really want to be real, the months ain't even monthing. To be honest, like these months ain't even in the right order. So you really not even that sign. If you really want to be honest, if you really want to talk about it, 8 October, you know, the breakdown. I've seen a little breakdown, and I really I can believe that it's not the months is not what it's supposed to be doing. It's not monthing, right? Yeah. So therefore, it has already, the foundation of it is already based on a lie.
So how do people walk around basing their relationships, their life on this stuff here? And it's believers out there that's doing this, like they wholeheartedly believe in Christ and stuff, but you saying you this and you that, and you come in agreement with this something other than that you basing your life on. Ain't God, you supposed to be basing your life on God and what He has for you, not talking about
And you sitting up there taking the title, you sitting up there taking on the title of the negative part of it as well too, like, oh yeah, we do be depressed around this time. Gemini, we do be depressed around this time of the year, or we don't really rock with. And you have taken that on, and now you're wearing that as a badge of honor. Yeah. When you could be wearing the badge of honoring Christ. And also, it has led. Yeah, I'm gonna say it has led to idolatry. Now you wake up in the morning, you be like, what today, you know, what the day gonna look like. And not only that, everything that you do is wrapped around that sign, and that's not good. That's idolatry. You have put that in front of God, and now you are worshiping another deity, right? And
I don't like when people be like, oh, what sign you is? I'm like, I don't have a sign.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
at this point I don't tap into stuff like that.
And then also, guys, yoga is another one. Did we talk about that?
Yeah, yoga is and
I know we never did yoga, but
it don't even sound right.
Yoga is like
the yoga origin comes from Hinduism, guys, and we all know as Christians what Hinduism, Buddhism is, and all that. Those are other gods of other religions. Yeah. Of other religions. So we already know first off that Buddhism, when we hear Buddhism and stuff, we be like, oh yeah, nah, they worship, they do something else. So when you know that yoga is an origin of those type of religions, we should be like anti that, period. But people in like, I don't know if some of y'all are up under Covered by God. We up under Covered by God ministry. And she, Prophetess Tiffany, has talked about yoga, and how if you actually do your research on yoga, you will be able to go to these websites. And she was saying that these people are actually angry that America has picked up on their religion and have made it used as an exercise and stretching and stuff, when all of those stretching exercises are
giving praise to their God.
Yeah, moves are what is it? I'm trying to look for the word.
Positions?
Yeah, positions of worshiping their God. And you could tell, because I've seen some statues where the legs are crossed like this, and you doing all this type of stuff. So yeah, guys.
Another one, guys.
I renounce from that too, because some things you just don't do. You do unknowingly, like you do it ignorantly. So I renounce from yoga. I renounce from witchcraft and stuff like that. Astrology, social media readings. I've done like 2 of them. What else?
There's other things that people get that we're talking in general as well. Talking to the dead, praising our ancestors. Like, y'all, the dead is the dead. There's nothing you
can't talk to them.
Now the spiritual realm is real. Let's go. We're gonna go. The spiritual realm is real now, but talking to the dead and all of that stuff is not of God, and it's not people going around praising ancestors and stuff. What is it? So they are making their ancestors their God, because it's like they're giving praise to them, and the people
they're seeking them after they die. They're seeking answers from them, and I'm like, why you didn't ask your uncle that while he was alive. Why you answering that then? You have to actually wait till he dead to go search him and seek him, and you're actually doing what Saul did. Saul went and searched. Saul went and seek Samuel, and Samuel, the spirit of Samuel, and that wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what are you doing? Like, I am dead. You know what I'm saying? Read the book, y'all. Yeah, read. It was really good.
Yeah, because Saul basically he wasn't hearing. He wasn't
hearing from God no more.
God turned his face from him, period. Yeah. And he was not hearing from God. He wasn't hearing from no.
He was desperate.
Prophets and nothing like that. He was desperate. He went to go seek Samuel. And went to the witch of Endor, and she led him. You know, she led him to wherever. You know.
And mind you, all of this is familiar spirits. None of this is actually. That wasn't actual Samuel, and all of those were familiar spirits. So when you be saying you seeing your auntie, grandma, whatever like that, those are familiar spirits, and that goes back to having Satan being so cunning, so deceptive, y'all. Yeah. And he does it. He does it so good, y'all. So. We're not even gonna talk about dreaming of the dead and stuff in your dreams and stuff, eating in your dreams, dreaming of the dead in your dreams, seeing your grandma and them, having sex in your dreams and stuff. Because we've learned through the teachings of Pastor Kevin Ewing Ministries. Shout out to him, God. I thank God all the time for that man, because that's on really, but
that's on for real.
God has used him to actually have me and my sister and everybody else that's up under his ministry to understand the word for what it is. It's truth, and that's what it is. We have to go by the principles, the laws, the commandments, everything. So he talked about you know what I'm saying, all of that, the dreaming of the dead, having sex in your dream, eating in your dream, all of that, guys.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
what we've learned. We're not coming at our viewers as in whole, like we're telling y'all what we've learned and what we've done. I also want to give y'all scripture on Deuteronomy 18 9 through 12, and it says, when thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abomination of those nations. This goes for us, y'all. This goes for us. And in verse 10 it says, there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter pass through the fire. That's sacrifice, y'all. People doing that right now every day. Y'all see all these. I ain't even gonna get into but yeah.
We're not even gonna talk the whole abortion thing, y'all.
Yes.
When
my gosh.
Killing your babies and stuff like that.
You basically giving your child to the Moloch or whatever like that, and then it says
you have to renounce from that, y'all. Yeah. I even renounced from it because I ain't never had no child, never had no abortion, nothing. But my ancestors. Yep. That blood was still crying out, okay. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we renounce from that.
And then it says, or that uses divination or observer of times. Y'all, divination is basically fortune telling. Observer of time is one who interprets omens or whatever like that. Or an enchanter or witch, y'all know that's one who uses magic, you know what I'm saying. Verse 11, or a charmer. I wrote down, a charmer is a person with attractive and engaging personality that uses this to manipulate others. Like, come on, them people that's conniving and just manipulative. Like, that's witchcraft. Or a consorter with familiar spirits. Come on, y'all. God is clear as day. He's clear as day when it comes to his commands. And we as a people go against his commands every day. You don't think those consequences is basically it's basically stacking up? Come on now, when are we gonna ever get out of our bondage, spiritual bondage? Yes. Because you know what I'm saying, it's just like never ending. Familiar spirits or wizard or necromancer. Necromancer is people that speak to the dead. And verse 12 is, for all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. Come on now, I ain't gonna continue, but and because of these abominations, abominations, the Lord thy God do drive them out from before thee.
And when I think about that, I thank God so much for allowing me, giving me grace and mercy to be able to come out of agreement with things, because like y'all, if I would have like
we thinking we pretty good, like
if I had God or something, like he was like, you served up, like what you talking about, God? What you talking about? And he would have played it back. He would have seen the ignorant things that I was doing.
Ignorance is no excuse to the law.
It's not an excuse to the law. You seen what we gonna go back to that story of David. You seen and you seen what happened. Saul
was ignorant to the fact that what Saul did
happened,
but it doesn't make an excuse to that covenant and law that was like, you know what I'm saying, was put in place for that situation. He had to deal with that.
Yeah, and also I just thank God, like we're gonna probably close it out right here, but I just thank God that we were allowed to get in his word like we're supposed to, and actually read it for ourselves to get the context of his word and how he speaks to us through his word. Y'all, this book's so good. I'm in Revelation right now, and I'm going to start over again and do it and keep going over and go, because it's so much meat in it that you can't take it all in at once. You have to go back and study. You're gonna learn something else. Yeah, and so it's just the fact that I am setting up my future generation. Like, I can't imagine having kids, right, and knowing what I know now, setting them up for failure as far as spiritually. Like, I don't want them to be going through things because their mama done tied them up in the spiritual realm, done bound them because of something I done did. I have renounced from it, and I'm moving forward and learning and continuing to continue to renounce the stuff. Like, it's a lot of stuff, y'all. It's we're not even gonna talk about the things that we receive or hold on to from our ancestors or from our dead aunties and dead grandmas and stuff. Like, it's a lot. Of course, you could pray over it and keep it and stuff like that. But me, on the other hand, honey, burned by fire. But yeah.
But yeah, y'all. With that being said, y'all, we just we hope if y'all made it to the end of this video, we hope you guys have gotten something out of this. As we stated, we are no gurus, and this is this thing that
we're learning. We're learning, we're telling our subscribers.
Yeah, as we're learning, we're telling y'all. So
like, comment, subscribe to our channel, guys, and continue to look forward to more videos, because we are going to be talking more about things we have learned.
What we're learning. We're gonna do better with the scriptures and by actual Bible study.
Yeah, and we're gonna actually also be reacting to different things too, like reacting to videos when it comes to, you know, Christ and stuff like that, and give our thoughts on it. Of course, you know what I'm saying, judging righteously, not condemning or anything like that. So with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in. This was video number 2 about what we renounce from and covenants and stuff like that. And like always, guys, remember that it is not personal,
it's spiritual.
Yes. See y'all in the next video.